Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack. I'm recording more news. And here are another one that probably you already heard before, and you are not surprised. It was expected, but of course, yeah, it kinda pisses you out the way how things are going when this fucking shitty DEI nonsense of video games keeps been pushing with. At this point, there is no way that more investors will put money on this. They are just now desperate to actually make a profit. But here we are. So Smash GT charity is exclusive, uh, but and Parent Nation reposted it. Turns out ex voto 1348 was funded through the Italian grant system, so Italian taxpayer funded propaganda. So yeah, there you have it. So one is like once again like what we heard that coming out of the U.S. with US8, where that organization was draining taxpayer money to keep funding a lot of this fucking DEI dog shit, while companies were also happy burning all bridges possible. Yeah, a lot of them they're folding. Just look at boogie shit, but yeah. Let's see what Smagetti has this. So, breaking Smagetti exclusive. I discovered where the funding for 1348 ex Boro actually came from, and is way worse than we thought. After digging into Italian public financial records, I found out that the developers said Leo SRL received over 650,000 euros and 131 in government tax credits plus another 6,000 euros in grants from the Italian Ministry of Culture between 2023 and 2024. Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Women, Ministry of that. I keep hearing shit coming out of countries that have the same types of ministries. They don't actually do for certain things, or even I know Italy has a culture from the past, but for the current type, this is what they want to fund. Just shut down those ministries, just like what they did in Argentina, because they shut down the Ministry of Culture and the Ministry of Women because it was useless blood that was draining taxpayer money. But well, let's continue. That's seven and 405,663.07 in US dollars for those content. Yes, this game was heavily funded with taxpayer money to once again push propaganda for the state. Oh man, dear lord. The justification: the Italian government cultural commission officially classified the game as a work of cultural value. So insulting historical events, insulting history, pushing lesbian bitches, killing each other like they usually do. Is this what they call culture, man? Ah, fucking hell, man. What? Wow. Let's continue. Let that sink in. Medieval legends to push LGTB plus smart green surround sound agenda once again. So this project wasn't just a private studio making a risky or stupid quote-unquote creative bet. It isn't. All of this fucking woke ideology is never a risky bet. It never does. And yeah, it sounds stupid by me saying why are you saying it's not a risky move considering they're going to chase potential customers, because we have seen many times woke DEI slop being produced in mass, committing by the same ideology, the same dog shit narrative, the same fucking agenda over and over again, just with a different type of paint. A different color of paint, even. Doesn't matter if it's oil based paint or water based paint. It's just a different color and but with the same type of shit. It's just the same. And of course, yeah, these fucking DEI retards that they were indoctrinated from college or high school or other places, groomed by the same fucking cult that we have called out many, many times since the dawn of this channel, and many others too. They participate in these projects because they want to squeeze money out of everyone. They are fucking communist. Let's face reality for a moment here. None of these ideas are profitable at all. They are not. But they were pushing it and they keep funding it. You have the investors, and then you have cases like USAID, and now also the French government too. And now we have it here with Italy, with the Ministry of Culture. And also Argentina funded a lot of work shit similar to this before Javier Milei stepped in. Just this shit was easily well known to be manufactured because taxpayer money were funding it without the taxpayers knowing about it until someone do the research. That's how this shit has been infested with a lot of quote unquote indie or private studios, developers, and video games. But well, we this is a long pause. Let's continue. So it was subsidized by the state using a massive cultural grant program designed to promote media that supposedly represent Italian heritage and culture. Oh man, if you're Italian, that one must think. Yeah, that one, yeah, it's, what I'll tell you, that there are lesbians nights killing each other like lesbians in real life is your culture. Ah, yeah, man, I know, I will not like hearing something like that, but let's continue. And the receipts exist. The funders appears in the Italy Registro Nazionale degli Iauti di Stato. So I hope I didn't mispronounce that. So again, it Registro Nazionale degli Aiuti di Stato. So yeah, the National Registry of the State. So or the National Transparency Database, where every government subsidy to companies have to be legally to be recorded. Yes, if they want to keep receiving that taxpayer money, they keep to commit to those records, and then they get bitchy when someone finds out. So in total, the public support tied to this project is 656,131 euros, so around $750,000. So yeah, what the fuck? That number is important because the program only covers about 15% of eligible development costs, meaning the total production budget for the game was likely several million euros. So where is the other 70% of the production? Could be another investor, or they were also leeching off more. They were doing tax fraud. This is what I really, really want to wish in a lot of those fucking developers. I hope they get accountable, being thrown in jail, or being stoned into the afterlife, because you have people that they dedicate to their sweat, their life, their soul into working themselves with not many chances in life to just earn themselves the living the next week. And then you have these fucking moral faggots with the most narcissistic mentality, the most displeasant, the most obnoxious pieces of shit on earth, claiming they are more superior than you, draining taxpayer money, your taxpayer. Because yeah, in a lot of countries that have these fucking same ministries operated by these called progressives, yeah, draining all that taxpayer money. So more shit getting expensive while some fucking retard that thinks that he's superior and probably is not going to live too long if he's a trunie, he's draining your money, your taxes, like the fucking leeches they are. Yeah, honestly, it really pisses me the fuck off. But well, we are almost at the end, so man, so which means taxpayers help bankroll the development of this game under the justification that it contributes to quote-unquote culture. I want to thank an anonymous tipster who pointed me right direction and find the registered records. Everything referenced here is public information. My tipster is in Italy, and many of these Italian websites have some hurdles to jump through for foreigners to view. So they don't want everyone outside to know because we are going to clown on them. Yeah, got it. Copycat. So, well, this is a pretty wild discovery because it shows that the project didn't just appear out of nowhere. It was approved, subsidized, and backed by a government cultural funding program, just like a lot of shit I have seen for quite a while and 20s. And if this is where the funding trend leads, there's more likely will be even more behind the scenes. Or, you know a better one? More of this shit. Despite that, yeah, everyone is finally catching on, or at least the vast majority of people are catching on to not support woke shit. For even the blindest consumers have woken up. But yeah, mm, this is one of many examples. Dustborn was the most noted examples. All games that collaborated with Sven Being at one point, yeah, they were even receiving funding or participating in this fucking propagandist cult. So yeah, this is another one of those. How many others are still remaining there? That's what we want to know. But well, that's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.